Their job's basic tonight. Get a W on their home court. Nightfall in the Road City, where there's plenty of activity on the Burnside Bridge. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. Welcome, everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. And let's take a look now at some numbers for C.J. McCollum.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. Isaac and Carter up front. Terrence Ross is out there with Suggs. And it's Wagner in at the 3. And for the Trailblazers, Lillard and McCollum in the backcourt together. Powell and Covington, the duo at forward. And it's Nurkic in at the center position. Grant, you won Rookie of the Year. You feel that a rookie wall is a real thing this time of the season?
I think it is, B.A. Now, I'm not the smartest guy in the room, but 30 games versus 82 games is a serious difference. The physicality of the NBA can also wear down a rookie.
Clock at 4. The drive by Ross. And he goes in for the dunk.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. Covington passes to Lillard. Puts it up. Rebounded by Suggs. Pass to Wagner. That shot is off. And the Trailblazers going the other way now. Their last meeting was in Orlando, where they were unable to fight off the Magic.
They were out-hustled on the boards the last time these teams met.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Now they're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Lillard outside. Launches it. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. McCollum against Ross. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Here are the Blazers with the ball. Looking for their first basket of the game. Lillard passes to Covington. Back to Lillard. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
I don't think he even feels that kind of contact. His focus is just too good inside. Nothing a defense can do.
To the middle. Here's Isaac. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. On Robert Covington.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Both free throws good from Isaac. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. McCollum outside. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. On target from range.
Well, if you go to Lehigh, of course, you're going to make smart plays. McCollum good at sensing when his man was going to be wide open.
Pass to Covington. The 3-ball. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Suggs. Defended by Lillard. Offensive board. Now here's Wagner. Now Isaac. Covered by Covington. 5 to shoot. Tries again. And the layup is good by Isaac.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
McCollum against Ross. McCollum outside. Back to Lillard. Nurkic finds Lillard. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Powell for 3. The rebound by Carter.
and he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Suggs. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And the Trailblazers call time here. So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. Patterson has checked in for Nurkic. Little comes in for Covington. Jones, he's checked in for Powell. And Simon has subbed in for Damian Lillard. Now here's McCollum. He picked up 33 points in their last win against Milwaukee.
Yeah, but there's always this point you got to look at where did he also impact the game? It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
Anthony with a bucket. 1:52 left in the first quarter. McCollum against Fultz. With the floater. Ooh, rejected by Jordan.
If there's one end of the floor that DJ takes seriously, it's the defensive end, and he loves to get up and reject those shots.
Fultz passes to Anthony. Simons with a rebound.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot. Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Fultz passes to Jordan. Basket's good.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Portland has gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. 50 seconds left in the first quarter here. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. The first free throw is good. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Portland. He's perfect from the line this time. Orlando leading. To the wing, right side. Pass to Bamba. That one falls. Nice assist by Fultz.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Simons. He's guarded by Anthony. Simon's shot is good.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
For Orlando, they've gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Anthony. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Knocked away. Oh, stolen by Fultz. He goes up, and the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And so it's the Orlando Magic, finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this. And Damian Lillard, honored with the 2020 Magic Johnson Award.
Being recognized for giving your time, but also making other people's job easier. I take a lot of pride in that. The same way I take pride in my teammates doing well and my coaches doing well at their job, I take pride in the local media being able to do their job. And
tremendous character for Lillard.
So true. I mean, whether it's a big win or a tough loss, he'll stand and face the music.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Some great drives to the bucket for them tonight.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Mo Bamba. Then there's Wagner. Then it's Cole Anthony. And it's Fultz in at the 2 guard. Pass to McCollum. Outside Jones. Here's Simons. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Clock at 6.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Anthony, right side. Now Fultz. Back to Anthony. Down low. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And as we start to wrap up voting, this list of contenders for the three-point contest begins to take its final form. And I got to say, this is an impressive collection of talent.
Yeah, it sure is, B.A. Every single one of these guys has a clean shot at taking home the trophy. They are all elite shooters from three-point range.
Well, you look at Lillard. He occupies the top spot in voting. We'll very likely see him in the three-point shooting competition.
And he might already be the favorite. When he gets in a groove, he's automatic.
The voting is just about over. We'll keep you updated. This is just a tremendous list.
And each year that passes by, it becomes more and more difficult to pick a field. So many talented shooters in the NBA right now. Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Nurkic against Ross. Here's Carter. And too long on the shot.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Pass to Ross. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the...
That is what I'm talking about. Wow. Another reminder that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Anthony against Lillard. Outside Ross. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
The 3, here's Lillard. Drills it from deep. Lillard's got 7 points in the game.
That's a nice shot from Damian Lillard. He feels like he can drain it just about anywhere and appreciates the fact that he's got that kind of range.
And yep, it's good.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
Portland has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Powell outside. The 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Suggs, no good.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Well, kind of cool to see the Damian Lillard in the offseason continuing with that boxing regimen, something that he grew up with and keeps him in great condition.
Portland has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. The floater. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Wendell Carter.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And that boxing training for Lillard, something he said has really helped him on the court.
And I think the biggest thing, B.A., he talks about is that shoulder strength. And if you get a look at Damian Lillard when he stops and shoots free throws, you'll see that kind of buildup.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Little's checked in.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Basket counts.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Got to attack when you have that chance.
Pass to Nurkic. Powell outside. Fires for three. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one. And the Magic call time here. Coming into this, having notched to win against Boston in their last game.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
Yep, made the defense work extremely hard and did a nice job of getting any advantage they could against the team that shot it well.
Bamba's checked in for Orlando. Fultz comes in for Anthony. Here's Ross. Solid as a rock from 20 feet out. Ross has got 6 here in the quarter.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Foul against Fultz. And the foul called on Markelle Fultz. That's his first foul of the game. So for the Blazers, Patterson has checked in for Nurkic, and it's McCollum in for Covington. And they call an illegal screen here. With this break, let's bring up the teams who've been clicking offensively over the last month. Number 1, the Magic.
Well, over the last month, they've started to hit a high percentage of shots, and I think it's due primarily to great shot selection.
Pass to Fultz. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
The Magic have gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second. Into the lane. Boom! He jams it straight down.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Portland trailing here. Pass to Patterson. Back to Lillard. Powell with it. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Isaac. 34 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Suggs. Isaac in the post. Up top, Ross. 10 points for him. Clock is at 3. Second chance effort. They get it back. To the paint. Out to Lillard. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the long J. Lillard's got 10 points in the game.
Just so good at rising, firing, and dismantling defenses.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Magic. They lead by 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Orlando had no problems getting going. They launched into a 6-0 run with an impressive effort on both ends of the floor. When the clock ran out in the first quarter, they were up by 8. In the second period, they lost some momentum, but fought their way through it, ending the half ahead by 2. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Orlando played?
I have to applaud their offensive consistency. They're not wasting possession or taking bad shots. That's a testament to their patience, their discipline. They're focusing on playing intelligent basketball.
Jack, how do you think Portland played?
Well, they had a strong perimeter game. See, Ernie, when this team executes from long range, those weapons spread out of defense. Coming out in the second half, if those shooters are hot, they got a great...
halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Hey, we've seen Norman Powell really having a great game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Filling out the wings, it's McCollum and Powell. Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Covington and Nurkic. And it's Lillard in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. McCollum against Ross. This for the tie. Hey, nice D from Ross.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Suggs with the bucket.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Outside Covington. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You look at Orlando, a fantastic season so far for them. First place in the conference.
And looking at Orlando, they have proved a lot of people wrong. Few expected them to do much of anything this year, but no one's taking them lightly anymore.
Well, how could you? They're a team that's actually feared at this point, and that is legit. They go into every single game, no matter who's the opponent, and they expect to win.
It's Ross on the wing. McCollum defends. Ross can't get it to go.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Powell against Carter. Powell passes to Nurkic. Jones, he's checked in for Powell. Jordan's checked in for Orlando. Anthony comes in for Ross. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Covington. Nurkic passes to Covington. Over Wagner. Portland, no good that time either.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Lets it fly. A nice shot by Lillard. Lillard's got 12.
All right, after 4 misses, they finally get one to go. That has to be a big relief for the offense after beginning this half on a bit of a cold streak.
Anthony with it. He's got 6. Yep, count it. Give him 8.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Lillard outside. McCollum outside. That's tipped and stolen by Anthony. And the Magic pushing it up now. And Suggs the bucket on the assist by Anthony. And now an 8-point Orlando lead.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Portland calls timeout.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Portland. Simons comes in for C.J. McCollum. And the Magic making a change here. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Simons. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Here's Simons. Now Jones, unable to get that one.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Here's Anthony. Now here's Wagner. And here's Fultz. Pass to Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Magic lead by 10.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
For 3, here's Lillard. Pure from 3-point range. Lillard's got 5 points in the quarter.
Gotta like watching Lillard pull right up on the defense. outstanding at catching him off guard. Lillard continuing on that trek to build that legacy in Portland and try to bring a championship there.
The Trailblazers have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's Simons, pounded by Fultz. Inside, here's Nurkic. Ooh, rejected by Jordan. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And there's 1:38 left in the third. Here's Simons. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. They recover it. No coverage that time. Simons got 7 points in the game.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And talking about legacy, Lillard noted that Gary Payton, another Oakland legend, may have won a title in Miami, but everyone remembers him playing in Seattle.
Well, the Sonics were a powerhouse with GP. I played 4 seasons with them, and so I got to hear the mouth up close. Lillard knocked out the Thunder in 2019, and he even said that was for Seattle then. So showing love to the PNW, that's the Pacific Northwest.
Little's checked in for Portland. Powell comes in for Nurkic. Portland has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Pass to Powell from the arc. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 4 assists now tonight.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Anthony with a bucket.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Portland has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Pass to Simons. Back to Lillard. Launches a 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys. 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the right side. And the foul called on Markelle Fultz. That'll be a second foul of the game for the Trailblazers. Covington comes in for Jones. And it's McCollum in for Damian Lillard. Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. Ross comes in for Wagner. Pass to Covington. And stolen by Bamba. Left side Fultz. Anthony outside. Three-pointer, no good. Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. It's the Magic. They lead by 5. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Magic, Isaac and Carter up front. Cole Anthony out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Ross in at the 3, a small forward. Shot clock at 2. Here's Fultz, plenty of space. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Portland trailing here. It's Powell, high post. And stolen by Anthony. Out on his own on the break. Count the basket. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Magic.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, you add to that their block totals tonight. They've been very feisty and active on the defensive end.
Suggs is checked in for Fultz. Powell finds Covington. McCollum outside. And Powell with the stuff.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Brad, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Here's Suggs. And it falls all over the rim and in.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Tries a three off the inbound. The shot won't fall. Now Orlando takes it the other way. It's off to Utah after this one, where they'll face the Jazz. It'll be their second game of a 4-game road trip. All right, a chance to check out the Orlando Magic's upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Utah Jazz. Then on Saturday, they'll go up against Chris Paul and the Phoenix Suns.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
And Anthony drops them both. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. To the inside, Powell gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Here's Suggs. Carter on the wing. Pass to Ross. To the paint. 6 to shoot. Here's Isaac. Banked it in off the glass. And the Magic lead by 9.
Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
Simon's shot is good.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
The Magic have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Pass to Suggs. From down in the low post, it goes.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
Well, this team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
Here's Anthony. Here's Carter. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Carter's got his first 2 points of the night.
I mean, the second effort from Carter Jr., real nice motor on this guy.
Timeout called, Portland. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Cole Anthony.
He's been unguardable in this one, getting whatever he wants out there. He's just simply putting the offense on his back and delivering.
I'll tell you, this is the kind of game you love to have from your role players. Putting up big numbers, filling in the gaps, and supporting your squad out on the road. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey there. I was able to listen in on the Portland head coach talking to his team. He was not pleased with the team's focus, saying, quote, "We're being flat out reckless. We have to settle down and tighten things up. No more turnovers, guys."
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Powell. Covington inside. Isaac covering. Covington no good. The Magic have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Here's Suggs, defended by Lillard. Pass to Wagner. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Magic lead by 13.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Terrence Ross. That's foul number 2 for him. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
McCollum with it. Picked up by Ross. Lillard outside. Going inside. And the dunk by Lillard.
Yeah, not something you want to do. You let Lillard drive all the way to the rack, and he will throw it down.
Pass to Suggs. A minute 37 left in the fourth quarter. Ross against McCullum. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. The Magic have gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Suggs. Defended by Lillard. Here's Suggs. Anthony's checked in for Orlando. There's the triple. Counted from distance. Anthony's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Magic.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And with this win, they will now have 52 victories for the year.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
Looking to end this cold spell. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
I feel like when CJ gets a couple of these to go, it accentuates his ability and confidence to score from the outside as well.
Ross passes to Isaac. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Anthony, the pass to Ross. Out to Anthony. Lets it go from 14. Off on that one. So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.